What's up, everybody? 32 Icon here. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing well myself. Please go ahead and like and subscribe if you haven't already. In good faith that I will continue bringing you great content. Oh, and I'm just another YouTube personality, so take what I say with a grain of salt and do your own research, okay? All right, so listen. Let me explain what this channel is if you are new to this channel. If you are not new, then you already know how we rock and roll over here. But if you are new, I'm going to sum it up for you. But before I go into details, first of all, you guys see that I got a haircut? I had to get it done. All right, had to get a haircut because it's hot, and I love when that wind and that water be sprinkling on my head, and I could feel it through the skin cells and all that good stuff. And if you guys don't know, I used to have really long hair, and you just get tired of it. I had to cut it off, but you can go to previous videos and you'll see that I have long hair. But anyway, I finally got to the salon, y'all. Ooh, Chile. Anyway, so if you are new to the channel, first of all, welcome. Thank you for coming over. If you are a veteran, listen, I appreciate you. I rock with y'all. But for the newbies who kind of wonder how this channel operates, it's going to be real simple. First of all, when I started this channel, I pretty much started with all my own stuff, okay? When I ran out of things to review, I hit up a couple of friends. I was like, hey, listen, I want to review this. I want to review that and put it on my channel. Would you mind? It was like, nah, sure, take it. Do whatever you need to do. And in that process, I was able to buy a couple of more things for my channel and keep it moving. Now, if you guys don't know, it's expensive to operate a firearms channel, okay? Because you have to have firearms, parts, accessory, ammo, range time, paying for this, paying for that. Listen, it's endless. So unless you have a pot of discretionary funds, it can accumulate. So you have to be tactful about how you run your channel so that you're not running out of money, okay? Otherwise, you just won't be able to run it. So I know a lot of people do the Patreon accounts. A lot of people do super chat when they go live because you got to keep it running. So I get it. But if you don't know, that's kind of like the foundation. Now, the other thing is, along the way, as I began to grow, companies have reached out to me and say, hey, Liv, would you mind if we sent you product for review on your channel? And then other times, there were other people who said, hey, Liv, you don't have to review anything for us, but we want to send this to the channel because we think you rock. And then there have been situations where companies have reached out and said, hey, Liv, would you mind reviewing this? And I didn't think that it went along with what I was trying to do on my channel. And so I respectfully declined. And I'll say since I got started a couple of years ago, 2.5 years ago, I'll say about 8 companies maybe have reached out to me, and I respectfully declined because it didn't go along with what I wanted to do with my channel. Now, there have been other companies who I've teamed up with. Like you guys know, I've teamed up with Better Holsters. I teamed up with Optics Planet. Olight has just come on. Tac Pack has been supporting the channel for a very long time. And so the good thing about that, aside from Tac Pack, because Tac Pack is new for me, at that time they were new, but aside from Tac Pack, those other companies, Vetter, Holster, and even Olight, who came along last month or a few weeks ago, I've already been reviewing items from those companies, okay? So the relationship made sense. You guys know I love Vetter Holsters. I've been rocking Vetter Holsters since day one on this channel, and then they reached out and then we worked out a collaboration. Optics Planet, all of my accessories and parts and all that good stuff has come from Optics Planet or Amazon, but mainly Optics Planet, well before Optics Planet called, okay? So that relationship made sense. When Olight reached out, that made sense because prior to that, I've gotten a lot of flashlights and weapon mounted lights from Olight from their flash sale. So that made sense. Now, it's not to say that I wouldn't consider other companies who are new and who I don't have relationships with. Of course I would. I mean, that's the beauty of growing, trying new things. That's the pros of your effort and your hard work when you go into putting together a channel. And I work hard for my channel over here. You know, I work hard. I don't care what nobody's saying. I know it's not the most glamorized YouTube channel. Like, my editing is basic because I had to learn a new skill from scratch. And I don't have time for all this. Like, I work, so I have to do all this stuff on the weekends or on my days off where I can get this to you guys. But when I see someone wanting to bless the channel, of course I want to take my blessing. Wouldn't you? Right? So, but in that, I need to say this. Whether they support the channel or not, I'm still going to blossom on because this is my passion. This is what I love doing. I did not start this channel for that. In fact, I didn't think I was going to get anywhere because I told you guys before, I had 59 subscribers forever. And I was like, okay, well, I'm still having fun. I'm still going to talk to my little 59 subscribers and roll with it. And now I'm at, 32,000, which is a blessing, but I never thought I would get here. But my point is, I didn't go in it for the fame. I didn't go in it for free stuff because I never thought I would get free stuff, period. I went in it because I love what I'm doing. Now, piggybacking on that just a tad bit more, when items are sent to the channel, for the most part, and I will say, aside from Tac Pack and maybe Olight, and Olight is new, so I'm really just focusing on Optics Planet and Vetter. For the most part, 99% of the items that are sent to the channel, I requested. So chances are I'm going to like it. Because when I request something from a company like Optics Planet, who I have a relationship with, I already know what I'm getting because I've already done the research on it. Or I have a friend who maybe have brought it to the range and I tested it out, like an optic or something. And I'm like, ooh, I really want to see what this is about. When you test somebody else's stuff, you might shoot a mag or so through it, but you can't really run it through its paces because it's not yours. So when Optics Planet reach out and they say, hey, what would you like to try? Or, or sometimes they will say, hey, we have this, would you like to try this? And there have been times where I have said, nah, I'm not really into that. Or yeah, send that over to the channel. That'd be interesting to look at. So it's a collaboration, it's back and forth. But my point in that is this. I say that to say this. When I'm reviewing something, I'm going to give the pros and I'm going to give the cons. Granted, again, if I'm asking for the product, that means I already know what I'm getting into and I want it and I like what I see, so I'm going to ask for it. So there are typically going to be more pros than there are cons unless I got something that just didn't work. Okay, so there are going to be more pros than cons, but I'm always going to put out the cons if there are any, just because that's just what I do. I try to be as honest as I can, whether it's 59 people watching or 32,000 people watching. I'm going to be as honest as I can. And so I want to put that out there. So if you are new, you understand where I'm coming from. Okay. But if you have already been here and you watch more videos than the average person, meaning you actually go through my catalog and actually watch videos, then for the most part, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be genuine about my findings and I'm going to have fun with it. And then that's just what it is. So I don't claim to be an expert. I don't claim to know everything about every product. I am learning as I go, but it is important to know that I'm not going to try to deceive anyone into purchasing a product, because at the end of the day, I have a relationship with you guys. Okay. Now, there are times where I come on here and I talk. Like I'm doing today, right? I come on here, I talk, and I don't review anything, or I don't go to the range. As a couple of you guys have said, Lee, we want more range videos, we want more range videos. I'm like, okay, I'll get to the range, So sometimes it's not even about reviewing a product. Sometimes it's just to come on here and chit chat with y'all, tell y'all a story, and go from there. All right. So nonetheless, this is a place where we can have fun, that we can be respectful to one another. Again, if you guys are not respectful, then I will have to cut the cord on that, because this is my place of peace. This is my safe haven. And so I don't want anything to disrupt that. It's okay if you disagree, cool. But if you are disrespectful, then I'm going to have to cut your cord. But outside of that, this is a place where we share love, okay? Where we educate one another and we have a good time. But once you start putting in different products and stuff, I just want you to know that sometimes they are my products. Sometimes they are my firearms accessories. things like that, and sometimes they are not. If they're not, then they're not, but I'm still going to give you my unbiased opinion, if that makes sense. All right, so listen, that's all I have for you. I don't have any shooting. I don't have any range time. I don't have any guns. I don't have none of that to show you. I just wanted to talk to you about it, and hopefully on the next video, I'll give you a little bit more range time. I'm not sure what video is coming up because I'm not sure when I'm going to release this. But yeah, I think back in the day, I did like 2, maybe 3 videos in a row where I didn't show any range time, and some of y'all were heated. So I got you though. Yeah, I was so mad. But I got you. Next video, all right? So listen, anyway, I hope you guys are doing well, treating one another with kindness, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks. Peace. Well, listen, you guys know I don't do Patreon. You know that. But if you want to support my channel, please check out my 32 icon white t-shirt with the black sleeves. I also have my 32 icon black t-shirt with the white sleeves. There are sizes small up to 3XL. Listen, how else am I gonna pay for that range ammo? So check me out on Facebook, 32 icon, or if you don't have Facebook, you can email me, 32icon@gmail.com. Thanks.